An Ecology-Environmental Organization Guide. Chapter 1. Eco-Environmental Organizations 1. Environment Student Organizations. clubs.asua.arizona.edu/ASRA, Arizona Student Recycling Association. ASRA is a student organization from the University of Arizona that works with campus recycling departments, city officials, and local businesses to improve recycling in the campus area. Provides information on the association. clubs.ntu.edu.sg/earthlink, Earthlink, web page of Environment Club in NTU, Singapore that provides an insight to the activities they have planned for. earthteam.net, Earth Team, educates students on environmental issues for environmental change agents and uses internet communication tools as platform with other organizations. FEPI.org, Forum for Peace and Environment International. FEPI is a non-governmental organization working for peace and environment through its calls for responsible leadership and citizenship. kidsface.org, Kids FACE, International Children's Environmental Organization for Environmental Action Through Education. nwf.org/global-warming/campus-solutions.aspx, National Wildlife Federation, Campus Ecology, a national network of campus activists that engage in campus greening projects. oikos-international.org, International Student Organization for Sustainable Economics and Management. Oikos builds a global network to enrich students' curriculum at their respective universities with sustainability topics. peopleandplanet.org, People and Planet, UK student action on world poverty, human rights, and the environment. replant.tamu.edu, Replant, a student-run environmental service project whereof trees are planted each year by thousands of volunteers. sierraclub.org/youth, Sierra Student Coalition, the student-run arm of the Sierra Club. studentpyrgs.org, PIRG, Student Campus Chapters. The public interest research group has more than 100 campus chapters that register voters and help pass environmental legislation. tulanegreenclub.blogspot.com, Tulane Green Club, a student-run organization of Tulane University catering to student interest and involvement in the environment. uacg.org, United Anglers of Casa Grande, students of Casa Grande High School are putting a plan in action to incorporate students of all ages, kindergarten through college, into the Adobe Creek Restoration Project, to heal a stream, repair its habitat, and save a fish from extinction. ucalgary.ca/ecoclub, University of Calgary Eco Club. The club works progressively with all members of the university to reduce their collective impact on the environment. yesworld.org, Youth for Environmental Sanity, hosts worldwide summer action camps that empower youth ages to take action on environmental issues. Earth Science Organization websites. nestanet.org, National Earth Science Teachers Association. And the payasta.psu.edu, Pennsylvania Earth Science Teachers Association. nagt.org, National Association of Geoscience Teachers. westi.jtwn.ka.us/users/srl/nagt.html, Eastern Section. geosociety.org, Geological Society of America, and its geociedu.org, Geoscience Education Division. agiweb.org/education/index.html, education. Department of the agiweb.org, American Geological Institute. Earth Sciences Associations, Organizations, and Societies. Palynology.org, American Association of Stratigraphic Palynologists, AASP. agiweb.org, American Geological Institute. agu.org, American Geophysical Union, AGU. ipg.org, American Institute of Professional Geologists, AIPG. armayrocks.org, American Rock Mechanics Association, ARMA. aag.org.ar, Asociación Argentina de Geofísicos y Geodestas, Argentine Association of Geophysicists and Geodesists, in Spanish, AAGG. Sedimentología.org.ar, Asociación Argentina de Sedimentología, Argentine Association of Sedimentology, in Spanish. Geometrian.com.mx, Asociación de Ingenieros de Minas, Metallurgistas y Geólogos de Mexico, Association of Mining Engineers, Metallurgists, and Geologists of Mexico, in Spanish, AIM. Paleontologica.org.ar, Asociación Paleontológica Argentina, Argentine Paleontological Asociación, in Spanish, APA. Engenharia Geotecnica, Brazilian Society for Soil Mechanics and Geotechnical Engineering, in Portuguese. apbg.aso.fr, Association des Professeurs de Biologie et Géologie, Association of Biology and Geology Professors, in French. Based in France, APBG. awg.org, Association for Women Geoscientists, AWG. easy.org, Association of Earth Science Editors, AESE. Association Iazione Geofisica.it, Associazione Geofisica Italiana, Italian Geophysical Association, in Italian. Association Iazione Geotecnica.it, Associazione Geotecnica Italiana, Italian Geotechnical Association, in Italian. Australian Geomechanics.org, Australian Geomechanics Society, AGS. agia.asn.au, Australian Geoscience Information Association, AGIA. aig.asn.au, Australian Institute of Geoscientists, AIG. ascg.org.au, Australian Society of Exploration Geophysicists, ASEG. bgd.bg. B and number 697, and number 697, Lugarsko Geologiisko Dru and number 382, Estvo, Bulgarian Geological Society in Bulgarian and English. 1041, and number 1043, and number 1044, BGS. BritishGeotech.org.uk, British Geotechnical Association. cirpus.ca/cap/cap.html, Canadian Association of Palynologists, Association Canadienne des Palynologues, CAP, ACP. ccpg.ca, Canadian Council of Professional Geoscientists, Conseil Canadien des Geoscientifiques Professionnels, in English, CCPG, CCGP. cgu-ugc.ca, Canadian Geophysical Union, CGU, Union Géophysique Canadienne, UGC, in English, CGU, UGC. cscg.ca, Canadian Society of Exploration Geophysicists, CSEG. CarolinaGeological-Society.org, Carolina Geological Society, CGS. 2dgf.dk, Dansk Geologisk Forening, Geological Society of Denmark, in Danish. Dansk Geoteknisk Forening.dk, Dansk Geoteknisk Forening, Danish Geotechnical Society, in Danish. dgg-online.de, Deutsche Geophysikalische Gesellschaft, German Geophysical Society, in German, DGG. dgg.de, Deutsche Gesellschaft für Geowissenschaften, German Society for Earth Sciences. Edinburgh Geology.soc.org, Edinburgh Geological Society, EGS. elus.ee, Eesti Luduse Urigate Selts, Estonian Naturalists Society, covers anthropology, biology, environmental sciences, and earth sciences. In Estonian and English, LUS. Eurogeologists.de, European Federation of Geologists, Fédération Européenne des Géologues, Fédération Européenne de Géologos, in English, EFG, FEG. GAC.ca, Geological Association of Canada equals Association Géologique du Canada, in English, with some French, GAC, AGC. Geologysoc.org.uk, Geological Society. Geosociety.org, Geological Society of America, GSA. gsa.org.au, Geological Society of Australia. gskorea.or.kr. Geological Society of Korea, in Korean, GSK. gsnz.org.nz, Geological Society of New Zealand, GSNZ. gssa.org.za, Geological Society of South Africa, in English, GSSA. Geological Society of the Philippines, the GSP has abandoned its domain name geozocphil.org.ph, and has GSP. gstt.org, Geological Society of Trinidad and Tobago, in English, GSTT. g-v.de, Geologisk Vereinigung, Geological Union, in English, GV. Geologio-giskaforeningen.nu, Geologiska Föreningen, Geological Society of Sweden, in Sweden, in English, GF. Geologist.demon.co.uk, Geologists Association, GA. GAI.ie, Geophysical Association of Ireland, GUI. GUG.org, Gesellschaft für Umweltwissenschaften, Society for Environmental Geosciences, in German, GUG. HGS.org, Houston Geological Society, HGS. IAGI.or.id, Ikatan Ali Geology Indonesia, Indonesian Association of Geologists, in Indonesian, with some English, IAGI. ICOG.es, Illustre Colegio Oficial de Geólogos, Illustrious Official College of Geologists, in Spanish, ICOG. IGI.ie, Institute of Geologists of Ireland, IGI. IMG.org, International Association for Mathematical Geology, IAMG. IAGC.ca, International Association of Geochemistry. IAG-AIG.org, International Association of Geodesy, Association Internationale de Geodesy, Associación Internacional de Geodesia, International Association for Geode and Aumel, SIE, in English, IAG, AIG, AIG, IAG. IAH.org, International Association of Hydrogeologists, IA. IASPE.org, International Association of Seismology and Physics of the Earth's Interior, Association Internationale de Seismologie et de Physique de l'Intérieur de la Terre, in English, IASPI, ISPIT. nhm.ac.uk/hosted_sites/EBA, International Bryozoology Association, EBA. Paleobotany.org, International Organization of Paleobotany, IOP. uh.edu/armadoc/iargo/iargohome.html, International Research Group on Ostracoda, IRGO. IUCN.org, International Union for the Conservation of Nature and Natural Resources, also known as World Conservation Union, IUCN. IUG.org, International Union of Geodesy and Geophysics, Union de Géodésie et Géophysique Internationale, in English and French, IUGG, UGGI. IUGS.org, International Union of Geological Sciences, Union Internationale des Sciences Géologiques, Union Internationale de Ciencias Geológicas, International Union für Geologische Wissenschaften, IUGS, UISG, UICG, IUGW. IAEG.org, Irish Association for Economic Geology, IAEG. IGS.org.il. Israel Geological Society, in English, IGS. jo-geologists.com. Jordanian Geologists Association, Jordanian Geological Association, in Arabic and English, JGA. kgshome.or.kr. Korean Geotechnical Society, in Korean and English. nabgg.com, National Association of Black Geologists and Geophysicists, NABG. namel.org, National Association of Marine Laboratories, NAML. Nestanet.org, National Earth Science Teachers Association, Nesta. Caves.org, National Speleological Society, NSS. NHG-NUERNBERG.de, Naturhistorische Gesellschaft Nürnberg, Natural History Society of Nuremberg, in German, NHGN. NGS.org.np. Nepal Geological Society, in English, NGS. NZGeotechSoc.org.nz, New Zealand Geotechnical Society. NZMSS.rsnz.org, New Zealand Marine Sciences Society, NZMSS. OGV-ONLINE.de, Oberrheinische Geologische Verein, Upper Rhine Geological Union, in German, OGV. GEOL-GES.at, Österreichische Geologische Gesellschaft, Austrian Geological Society, in German and English, OG. OEG.at, Österreichische Gesellschaft für Geomechanik, Austrian Society for Geomechanics, in German and English. Palaces.org, Paleontological Association, PA. Paleosoci.org, Paleontological Society. RMAG.org, Rocky Mountain Association of Geologists, RMAG. Geological.nildram.co.uk, Royal Geological Society of Cornwall, RGSC. ggs.org.ge. SAC Art Velos Geophysic and No. 353, RI Sazogado Iba, Georgian Geophysical Society, in Georgian and English, GGS. sbelio.ch, Schweizerische Gesellschaft für Höhlenforschung, SGH, Société Suisse de Speleologie, SSS, Swiss Speleological Society, SSS, in German, French and English, SGH, SSS, SSS. ngdc.noaa.gov/stp/scostep/scostep.html, Scientific Committee on Solar Terrestrial Physics, SCOSTEP. Seismosoc.org, Seismological Society of America, SSA. Senckenberg.de/root/index.php !page _id =23, Senckenbergisk Naturforskende Gesellschaft, Senckenberg Nature Research Society, in German. Devoted to the natural sciences, including biology and earth sciences, with a special emphasis on biodiversity and the biosphere, SNG. Sepem.org, SEPM, Society for Sedimentary Geology, SEPM. sbgf.org.br, Sociedade Brasileira de Geofísica, Brazilian Geophysical Society, in Portuguese, SBGF. ScienceZeNaturali.com, Societe Italiana di Scienze Naturali, Italian Society of Natural Sciences, in Italian, SISN. SGFR.com, Société Géologique de France, Geological Society of France, in French. Météorologie et de Physique du Globe, Royal Belgian Society of Astronomy, Meteorology and Geophysics, in French. SMEnet.org, Society for Mining, Metallurgy and Exploration. SEG.org, Society of Exploration Geophysicists, SEG. SIPES.org, Society of Independent Professional Earth Scientists, SIPES. SGP.org.pl, Stowarzyszenie Geomorfologiczne Polskich, Association of Polish Geomorphologists, in English and Polish, SGP, APG. TRG.org, Tertiary Research Group, TRG. TGV-EV.de, Thuringischer Geologischer Verein, Thuringian Geological Association, in German, TGV. UFG.asso.fr, Union Française des Géologues, French Union of Geologists, in French, UFG. UIS-SPELEO.org, Union Internationale de Spéléologie, International Union of Speleology, UIS, IUS. WTGS.org, West Texas Geological Society, WTGS. CGS.org.cn. Zhenqiudi, Qiawu, Li Suohui. China Geophysical Society, in Chinese and English. geosociety.org.cn. Geological Society of China, in Chinese, GSC. Chapter 2. Eco-Environmental Organizations 2. Environmental Engineering Associations, Organizations, and Societies. AAEE.net, American Academy of Environmental Engineers. Environmental engineering was called sanitary engineering before 1970, AAEE. ADSAR.org, Asociación Argentina de Ingeniería Sanitaria y Ciencias del Ambiente, Argentine Association of Sanitary Engineering and Environmental Sciences, in Spanish, ADS Argentina. ABIs.org.bo, Asociación Boliviana de Ingeniería Sanitaria y Ambiental, Bolivian Association of Sanitary and Environmental Engineering, in Spanish, ABIs. Ecodal.org.co, Asociación Colombiana de Ingeniería Sanitaria y Ambiental, Colombian Association of Sanitary and Environmental Engineering, in Spanish, Ecodal. AEISA.org.ec, Asociación Ecuatoriana de Ingeniería Sanitaria y Ambiental, Ecuadorian Association of Sanitary and Environmental Engineering, in Spanish, ISA. AEDIS.org.br, Asociación Interamericana de Ingeniería Sanitaria y Ambiental, Inter-American Association of Sanitary and Environmental Engineering, in Spanish, AEDIS. ABES-dn.org.br, Associação Brasileira de Engenharia Sanitária e Ambiental, Brazilian Association of Sanitary and Environmental Engineering, in Portuguese, ABES. AFIE.net, Association Française des Ingénieurs Écologues, French Association of Ecological Engineers, in French, AFIE. AFITE.org, Association Française des Ingénieurs et Techniciens de l'Environnement, French Association of Environmental Engineers and Technicians, in French, AFIT. AESP.org, Association of Environmental Engineering and Science Professors, ESP. AST.asso.fr, Association pour le développement des sciences et techniques de l'environnement, Association for the Development of Environmental Sciences and Engineering, in French, AST. BIR.org, Bureau of International Recycling, Bureau International de la Récupération, International Federation representing the world industry, BIR. CIWEM.org.uk, Chartered Institution of Water and Environmental Management, CIWEM. CES.org, Confederation of European Environmental Engineering Societies, the name is also seen as the Committee of European Environmental Engineering Societies, CES. EEAT.or.th, Environmental Engineering Association of Thailand, in English, EEAT. FEMICA.org, Federación Mexicana de Ingeniería Sanitaria y Ciencias Ambientales, Mexican Federation of Sanitary Engineering and Environmental Sciences, in Spanish, FEMISCSA. GUS-EV.de, Gesellschaft für Umweltsimulation, Society for Environmental Engineering, in German, GUS. IEST.org, Institute of Environmental Sciences and Technology, IEST. IWAHQ.org.uk, International Water Association, IWA. KOSNV.or.kr. Korean Society of Environmental Engineers, in Korean, KSEE. Plot.nl, Platform Omgevingstechnologie, Dutch Association for Environmental Technology, in Dutch, Plot. SVU.ch, Schweizerische Verein für Umweltsimulation, Association Suisse de Simulation de l'Environnement, Associación Svizzera de Simulación del Ambiente, Swiss Society of Environmental Engineering, in German, SVU, ASSE, ASSA, SSEE. SESO.org.ec, Sociedad Ecuatoriana de Seguridad, Salud Ocupacional y Gestión Ambiental, Ecuadorian Society Environment Health and Safety, Ecuadorian Society of Safety, Occupational Health and Environmental Management, in Spanish, SESO. Environmental.org.uk, Society of Environmental Engineers, based in the United Kingdom. WEF.org, Water Environment Federation, WEF. WQA.org, Water Quality Association, WQA. Agriculture associations, organizations, and societies. ANAVI.org.ar, Academia Nacional de Agronomía y Veterinaria, National Academy of Agriculture and Veterinary Science, Argentina, in Spanish, ANAV. ACADEMIE-AGRICULTURE.fr, Académie d'Agriculture de la France, Academy of Agriculture of France, in French and English, AAF. Giorgofili.it, Accademia dei Giorgofili, Academy of Agriculturalists, in Italian. Concerned with agriculture, including agricultural economics. web.tiscalinet.it/accagri, Accademia di Agricoltura di Torino, Academy of Agriculture of Turin, in Italian and English, AAT. ACCADEMIA-AGRICOLTURA.it, Accademia Nazionale di Agricoltura, National Academy of Agriculture, in Italian. AIC.ca, Agricultural Institute of Canada. ALA.org.uk, Agricultural Law Association. AAEA.org, American Agricultural Economics Association, AAEA. AGEditors.com, American Agricultural Editors Association. ADSA.org, American Dairy Science Association, ADSA. APSnet.org, American Phytopathological Society. ASCV.org, American Society for Enology and Viticulture, devoted to the sciences of winemaking and grape growing, ASEV. ASHS.org, American Society for Horticultural Science, ASHS. Agronomy.org, American Society of Agronomy. AUSIS.org, American Society of Animal Science, AUSIS. AEDA.com.ar, Asociación Argentina de Agrometeorología, Argentine Asociación of Agrometeorology, in Spanish, AADA. AEAarboricultura.com, Asociación Española de Arboricultura, Spanish Association of Arboriculture, in Spanish. ARU.org.uy, Asociación Rural del Uruguay, Rural Association of Uruguay, concerned with agriculture. In Spanish and English, ARU. AAIE.net, Association of Applied Insect Ecologists, Association of Applied IPM Ecologists. The association is concerned with effective pest control with a minimum impact to the environment, crop, or people. IPM means Integrated Pest Management, AAIE. Agrometeorologia.it, Associazione Italiana di Agrometeorologia, Italian Agrometeorological Association, in Italian, AIAM. AIAST.com.au, Australian Institute of Agricultural Science and Technology, AIST. AIH.org.au, Australian Institute of Horticulture, AIH. AUSHS.org.au, Australian Society for Horticultural Science, OSHS. ASVO.com.au, Australian Society of Viticulture and Oenology, devoted to the sciences of grape growing and winemaking, ASVO. BOSS.org.uk, British Agricultural History Society, BAHS. CSHS.ca, Canadian Society for Horticultural Science, Société Canadienne de Sciences Horticoles, in English, CSHS, SCSH. Agronomycanada.com, Canadian Society of Agronomy, Société Canadienne d'Agronomie, in English, CSA, SCA. CSAS.net, Canadian Society of Animal Science, Société Canadienne de Sciences Animales, in English, CSAS, SCSA. COSV.cz, Česká akademie zemědělských věd, Czech Academy of Agricultural Sciences, in Czech and English, CAZV. CAST-SCIENCE.org, Council for Agricultural Science and Technology. Crops.org, Crop Science Society of America. Gartenbauwissenschaft.org, Deutsche Gartenbauwissenschaft Gesellschaft, German Society for Horticultural Science, in German. DLG.org, Deutsche Landwirtschaftsgesellschaft, German Agricultural Society, in German and English, DLG. EAAE.org, European Association of Agricultural Economists, in English. ESAGR.org, European Society for Agronomy, ESA. EWRS.org, European Weed Research Society, Euro and Almel, ist Gesellschaft für Herbologie, Société Européenne de Malherbologie, in English, EWRS. FAS.org, Federation of Animal Science Societies, FAS. Horticulture.org.uk, Institute of Horticulture, IOH. IAALD.org, International Association of Agricultural Information Specialists, IALD. FIL-IDF.org, International Dairy Federation, Fédération Internationale de la Dairy, Fédération Internationale de Lecheria, Internationaler Milchwirtschaft in English, IDF, FIL, IMV. IFNS.org, International Federation of Nematology Societies, IFNS. IFAMA.org, International Food and Agribusiness Management Association, IAMA. ISHAS.org, International Society for Horticultural Science, ISHS. 1769.dk, Kongelig Dansk Landbrugsholdningsselskab, Royal Danish Agricultural Society, in Danish. KLV.nl, Koninklijke Landbouwkundige Vereniging, Royal Society for Agricultural Sciences, Netherlands, in Dutch, KLV. KSLA.se, Koninklijke Skogs och Lantbruksakademiens, Royal Swedish Academy of Agriculture and Forestry, in Swedish and English, KSLA. Leipziger Societaet.de, Leipziger Ökonomische Societät and Almel, T. Leipzig Economic Society, in German. The society is concerned with economics and agriculture. NAS.edu, National Academy of Agricultural Sciences, an academy in India. In English, NAS. NAE.org, National Association of Agricultural Educators, NAAE. NZSAP.org.nz, New Zealand Society of Animal Production, NZAP. OGG.ch, Ökonomische und Gemeinnützige des Kantons Bern, Economic and Public Welfare Society of the Canton of Bern, concerned primarily with agriculture. In German, OG. ONTAWeb.org, Organization of Nematologists of Tropical America, in English and Spanish, ONTA. PSPAonline.com, Philadelphia Society for Promoting Agriculture, PSPA. PoultryScience.org, Poultry Science Association. RAISE.org.uk, Royal Agricultural Society of England, RAISE. RAS.org.nz, Royal Agricultural Society of New Zealand. bathandwest.co.uk, Royal Bath and West of England Society, RBWES. rhas.org.uk, Royal Highland and Agricultural Society of Scotland, RAS. rhs.org.uk, Royal Horticultural Society, RHS. rhsi.ie, Royal Horticultural Society of Ireland, RHSI. royaljersey.co.uk, Royal Jersey Agricultural and Horticultural Society, RJANH. rlas.co.uk, Royal Lancashire Agricultural Society, RLAS. ruas.co.uk, Royal Ulster Agricultural Society, RUAS. rwas.co.uk, Royal Welsh Agricultural Society, RWAS. sach.cl, Sociedad Agronómica de Chile, Agronomical Society of Chile, in Spanish, SACH. Horticulturargentina.org, Sociedad Argentina de Horticultura, Argentine Horticultural Society, in Spanish, SAH. SCCH.info, Sociedad Española de Ciencias Hortícolas, Spanish Society of Horticultural Sciences, in Spanish, SECH. SNA.cl, Sociedad Nacional de Agricultura, National Society of Agriculture, Chile, in Spanish, SNA. Ruralarg.org.ar, Sociedad Rural Argentina, Argentine Agricultural Society, in Spanish. Snagagricultura.org.br, Sociedade Nacional de Agricultura, National Society of Agriculture, Brazil, in Portuguese and English. Agraria Lombardia.it, Societe Agraria di Lombardia, Agricultural Society of Lombardy, in Italian. Societaeconomica.com, Societe Economica di Chiavari, Economic Society of Chiavari, in Italian. The society is concerned with agriculture and economics. SWAHS.it, Societe Horticola Italiana, Italian Horticultural Society, in Italian and English, SWA. Athene.ch, Société des Arts de Genève, Society of Arts of Geneva, in French. The society, whose headquarters is the Palais de l'Athénée in Geneva, is devoted not only to the fine arts, but to industry, commerce, and agriculture as well. SAG. SNHF.asso.fr, Société Nationale de Horticulture de France, National Horticultural Society of France, in French, SNHF. Nematologists.org, Society of Nematologists. Soilassociation.org, Soil Association, a UK organisation concerned with organic food and farming with an emphasis on environmental protection and human health. SASCV.co.za, South African Society for Enology and Viticulture, Suid-Afrikaans Wingerd en Wijnkendevereniging, in English. Devoted to the sciences of winemaking and grape growing, SASAFE. Aerobiology.ch, Swiss Society of Aerobiology, in English. tzob.org.tr, Turkey Ziraat Odalar and No. 305, Burley and No. 287, Union of Turkish Chambers of Agriculture, in Turkish and English, TZOB. wsweedscience.org, Western Society of Weed Science, WSWS. yas.co.uk, Yorkshire Agricultural Society, YAS. cos.org.cn. Zhenqiunangshuhui. China Association of Agricultural Science Societies, COS, in Chinese and English, COS. cos.net.cn. Zhenqiunaunjai, Kixuyua, N, Chinese Academy of Agricultural Sciences, in Chinese and English. Atmospheric and Meteorological Sciences Associations, Organizations, and Societies. AMTSOC.org, American Meteorological Society, AMS. AEDA.com.ar, Asociación Argentina de Agrometeorología, Argentine Asociación of Agrometeorology, in Spanish. AECLIM.org, Asociación Española de Climatología, Spanish Climatological Association, in Spanish. Agrometeorología.it, Associazione Italiana di Agrometeorologia, Italian Agrometeorological Association, in Italian. AMOS.org.au, Australian Meteorological and Oceanographic Society, AMOS. CMOs.ca, Canadian Meteorological and Oceanographic Society, Société Canadienne de Météorologie et d'Oceanography, in English and French, CMOs, SCMO. DAMS.dk, Dansk Meteorologisk Selskab, Danish Meteorological Society, in Danish, DAMS. DMG-ev.de, Deutsche Meteorologische Gesellschaft, German Meteorological Society, in German and English, DMG. emitsoc.org, European Meteorological Society, in English. MateoHMD.hr, Hrvatsko Meteorolo and No. 353, Ko Drew and No. 353, TiVo, Croatian Meteorological Society, in Serbo-Croatian and English, HMD. IAMAS.org, International Association of Meteorology and Atmospheric Sciences, Association Internationale de Météorologie et des Sciences de l'Atmosphère, in English and French, IAMAS, AMSA. combs.or.kr. Korean Meteorological Society, in Korean, Combs. Meteo.org.yu, Meteo Rolo and number 353, Ko Drew and number 353, Tivo Srbiji, Serbian Meteorological Society, in Serbo-Croatian. NWAS.org, National Weather Association, individuals interested in operational meteorology and related activities, NWA. NVBM.nl, Nederlandse Vereniging van Beroeps Meteorologen, Dutch Meteorological Society, in Dutch, NVBM. royal-met-soc.org.uk, Royal Meteorological Society. sbmet.org.br, Sociedade Brasileira de Meteorologia, Brazilian Society of Meteorology, in Portuguese, SBMET. smf.asso.fr, Société Météorologique de France, Meteorological Society of France, in French, SMF. svmet.org, Svenska Meteorologiska and Allmänna Landskapet, Swedish Meteorological Society, in Swedish, SMS. Meteorology.org.hk. Xiaoyinggang Chi, Xia, Ng Zuhui. Hong Kong Meteorological Society, in English, HK. Ecology, Biodiversity and Conservation Associations, Organizations and Societies. ASLO.org, American Society of Limnology and Oceanography, ASLO. AET.org, Asociación Española de Ecología Terrestre, Spanish Ecological Society, in Spanish, AEET. AFIE.net, Association Française des Ingénieurs Écologues, French Association of Ecological Engineers, in French. ASL.org.au, Australian Society for Limnology, ASL. British Ecological Society.org, British Ecological Society, BES. des.org.yu. Drew and number 353, Tivo Ecologa Srbiji, Serbian Ecological Society, in Serbo-Croatian, DE. ESA.org, Ecological Society of America. ecolsoc.org.au, Ecological Society of Australia. Ecoske.com. Ecological Society of Korea, in Korean, ESK. GESELLSCHAFT-FUER-OEKOLOGIE.de, Gesellschaft für Ökologie, Ecological Society of Germany, Austria and Switzerland, in German, GFO. Limnology.org, International Association of Theoretical and Applied Limnology, Societas Internationalis Limnologia, IATL, SIL. Ecological-economics.org, International Society for Ecological Economics. Microbes.org, International Society for Microbial Ecology, ISME. ISEAweb.org, International Society of Exposure Analysis. The objective of the society is to foster and advance the science of exposure analysis related to environmental contaminants, to human populations and activities, and to ecosystems, ISEA. Nicov.org, Netherlands Vereniging voor Ecologie, Dutch Flemish Ecological Society, in Dutch, Nicov. nzes.org.nz, New Zealand Ecological Society, NZES. limsoc.rsnz.org, New Zealand Limnological Society, NZLS. Resalliance.org, Resilience Alliance, a multidisciplinary research group that explores complex systems in nature in an integrative manner, combining social, economic, and ecological factors. SOCECOL.cl, Sociedad de Ecologia de Chile, Ecological Society of Chile in Spanish and English, SOSCAL. Conservationbiology.org, Society for Conservation Biology, SCB. SER.org, Society for Ecological Restoration, SER. SWS.org, Society of Wetland Scientists, all aspects of wetlands biology, ecology, hydrology, water chemistry, soil and sediment characteristics, management, and laws and regulations. Environmental Sciences Associations, Organizations and Societies. acef.it, Accademia Italiana di Scienze Forestali, Italian Academy of Forest Sciences, in Italian and English. ASLA.org, American Society of Landscape Architects, ASLA. Del Ambiente, Argentine Association of Sanitary Engineering and Environmental Sciences, in Spanish. AHPweb.org, Association for Humanistic Psychology, committed to exploring and furthering the evolution of the human spirit. Focused on spirituality, environmentalism, community activism, health, psychology, or relationships, AHP. ASLE.umn.edu, Association for the Study of Literature and Environment, to promote the exchange of ideas and information pertaining to literature that considers the relationship between human beings and the natural world, ASLE. CSEB-SCBE.org, Canadian Society of Environmental Biologists, Société Canadienne des Biologistes de l'Environnement, in English. CSLA.ca, Canadian Society of Landscape Architects, Association des Architectes Paysagistes du Canada, in English and French, CSLA, AAPC. CFA-INTERNATIONAL.org, Commonwealth Forestry Association. NSearch.org, Environmental Management and Research Association of Malaysia, in English, InSearch. thegreenpages.ca/ESAC, Environmental Studies Association of Canada, Association Canadienne des Études Environnementales, ESAC, ASI. Ambientals, Mexican Federation of Sanitary Engineering and Environmental Sciences, in Spanish. IEA.org.in, Indian Environmental Association, in English. Environmentalphilosophy.org, International Association for Environmental Philosophy, IAEP. Darksky.org, International Dark Sky Association, devoted to solving problems that light pollution, radio interference, and space debris cause in astronomical observation. nrcsc.washington.edu/ties, International Environmetrics Society, also known as the International Environmetrics Society, TIES, TIES. ilsi.org, International Life Sciences Institute, to advance the understanding of scientific issues relating to nutrition, food safety, toxicology, and the environment, ILSI. IMA.org, International Marine Mammal Association, IMA. UNESCO.org/NGO/ISSC, International Social Science Council, Conseil International des Sciences Sociales, Consejo Internacional de Ciencias Sociales, Internationale Rat für Sozialwissenschaften, in English. A site maintained for the ISSC by UNESCO, ISSC, CISS. cep.unt.edu/isce.html, International Society for Environmental Ethics. isanet.org, International Studies Association. mammal.org.uk, Mammal Society. naep.org, National Association of Environmental Professionals, NAEP. Audubon.org, National Audubon Society. regional-studies-assoc.ac.uk, Regional Studies Association, RSA. rfs.org.uk, Royal Forestry Society of England, Wales, and Northern Ireland. rsa.org.uk, Royal Society for the Encouragement of Arts, Manufactures and Commerce. The Society is concerned with issues in business, design, the environment, education, and the arts, including architecture. rtpi.org.uk, Royal Town Planning Institute, RTPI. icsu-scope.org, Scientific Committee on Problems of the Environment, a scientific commission created by the SCOPE. sbcf.pt, Sociedade Portuguesa de Ciência e Florestais, Portuguese Society of Forest Sciences, in Portuguese. sej.org, Society of Environmental Journalists, SEJ. sgp.org.pl, Storzenie Geomorfologicznych, Association of Polish Geomorphologists in English and Polish. thesolrlean.co.uk, UK Solar Energy Society, Solar Energy Society, UK branch of International Solar Energy Society. WeSeeWeb.org, Women's Environmental Council. Geography Associations, Organizations, and Societies. AAG.org, Association of American Geographers. abp.org.br, Associa and Xidil, and Atilda, O. Brasileira de Estudos Populacionais, Brazilian Association for Population Studies. ACS-AEC.ca, Association for Canadian Studies, Association d'études canadiennes. ACSM.net, American Congress on Surveying and Mapping, ACSM. AFIGO.asso.fr, Association Fran and Xidil, Is pour l'information géographique, French Association for Geographic Information. Africanstudies.org, African Studies Association. ag.arizona.edu/SCA, Social Science Computing Association. agi.org.uk, Association for Geographic Information. Emergog.org, American Geographical Society. aprofgeo.pt, Associa and Xidil, and Atilda, O de Professors de Geografia, Association of Geography Professors. cag-acg.ca, Canadian Association of Geographers, Association Canadienne des Géographies. Cartography.org.nz, New Zealand Cartographic Society. Cartography.org.uk, British Cartographic Society. CIAPR.org, Colegio de Ingenieros y Agrimensores de Puerto Rico, College of Engineers and Surveyors of Puerto Rico. Codia.org.do, Colegio Dominicano de Ingenieros, Arquitectos y Agrimensores, Dominican College of Engineers, Architects, and Surveyors. ddgi.de, Deutsche Dachverband und Umwelt, R. Geoinformation, German umbrella organization for geoinformation. ddl.org, Dansk Landinspekt and Auslash, Referening, Den Dansk Landinspekt and Auslash, Referening, Danish Association of Chartered Surveyors. dvw.de, Deutscher Verein und Umwelt, R. Vermessungswesen, German Association of Surveying. egu.ee, Easti Geodetide and Umwelt, Hing, Association of Estonian Surveyors. esp.org, European Society for Population Economics. Eurogi.org, European Umbrella Organization for Geographic Information. FIG.net, International Federation of Surveyors, Fédération Internationale de Géométrie and Grave, Trace, Internationale Vereinigung der Vermessungsingenieur. Geoforum.dk, Geoforum Denmark, Selskab for Geografisk Information, Geoforum Denmark, Society for Geographical Information. Geographicraphai.de, Deutsche Gesellschaft und Umwelt, R. Geography, German Society for Geography. Geography.cz. Geography.org.uk, Geographical Association. geometre-expert.fr, Ordre de Géométrie and Grave, Trace Experts, Order of Chartered Surveyors. gfe-berlin.de. Gesellschaft und Umwelt, R. Erdkunde zu Berlin, Geographical Society of Berlin. geta.org, Geospatial Information. gsc.org.cn. gdav.asn.au, Geography Teachers Association of Victoria. iag.org.au, Institute of Australian Geographers. icachi.org, International Cartographic Association, Association Cartographique Internationale. igu-net.org, International Geographical Union, Union Géographique Internationale. incaindia.org, Indian National Cartographic Association. ion.org, Institute of Navigation. Erlogi.ie, Irish Organisation for Geographic Information. isost.org.au, Institution of Surveyors, Australia. ism.org.my, Pertubuhan Juruakar Malaysia, Institution of Surveyors, Malaysia. iusb.org, International Union for the Scientific Study of Population, Union Internationale pour l'étude scientifique de la population, Uni and Okiut, en Internacional para el Estudio Cient and Iacute, Fico de la Población and Okiut, n. Cartogra.fi, Suomen Kartographinen Sura, Cartographic Society of Finland. In Finnish and English. Cartografija.hr, Hrvatsko Kartografsko Dru and No. 353, TiVo, Croatian Cartographic Society. Kartografiska.com, Kartografiska S and Almel, Lskapet, Swedish Cartographic Society. Kartographie-dgfk.de, Deutsche Gesellschaft F and Umel, R. Cartography, DGFK, German Society for Cartography. Kartografie.ch, Schweizerische Gesellschaft F and Umel, R. Cartography, Societe and Equiet. Kgeography.or.kr. Knag.nl, Koninklijke Nederlands Aardrijkskundig Genootschap, Royal Dutch Geographical Society. Lane.lv/members/obs, Association for the Advancement of Baltic Studies. lhasa.international.pit.edu, Latin American Studies Association. mesa.arizona.edu, Middle East Studies Association of North America. nacis.org, North American Cartographic Information Society. noms.org, North American Lake Management Society. nationalgeographic.com, National Geographic Society. ncss.org, National Council for the Social Studies. nzgs.co.nz, New Zealand Geographical Society. ovg.at, Österreichische Gesellschaft F and Umel, R. Vermessung und Geoinformation, Austrian Society for Surveying and Geoinformation. pit.edu/BSA, Bulgarian Studies Association. Progis.fi, ProGIS Re, Finnish Association for Geographic Information. Ravi.nl, Netherlands Council for Geographical Information. rcgs.org, Royal Canadian Geographical Society, Societe and Equiet. regional-studies-assoc.ac.uk, Regional Studies Association. rgo.org.ru. rgs.org, Royal Geographical Society, with the Institute of British Geographers. rix.org.uk, Royal Institution of Chartered Surveyors. rin.org.uk, Royal Institute of Navigation. rsgs.org.uk, Royal Scottish Geographical Society. rtpi.org.uk, Royal Town Planning Institute. scs.ie, Society of Chartered Surveyors. sge.org, Sociedad and Edisut, FICA ESPA and Entilda, OLA, Spanish Geographical Society. sgp.org.pl. Storzeny Geomorphology and Okiut, W. Polskik = Association of Polish Geomorphologists. sgp.org.py, Sociedad Geogra and Edisut, FICA Paraguaya, Geographical Society of Paraguay. sisv.org.sg, Singapore Institute of Surveyors and Valuers. soc.org.uk, Society of Cartographers. socgeo.org, Societe and Equiet. societedisc.org, Society for the History of Discoveries. Societe Geografica.it, Societe and Agrave. sogiocol.com.co, Sociedad and Edisut, FICA de Colombia, Geographical Society of Colombia. sogai.ch, Schweizerische Organisation F and Umel, R. Geoinformation, Organisation Suisse pour l'Information Géographique, Organisazionsvezera per l'Informazione Geografica, Swiss Organization for Geographic Information. srbg.be, Societe and Equiet. Surveyors.co.nz, New Zealand Institute of Surveyors. svvk.ch, Schweizerische Erverein and Umel, R. Vermissung und Kulturtechnik, Societe und Equit. Swissgeography.ch, Verband Geography Schweiz, Association Suisse de Géographie, Association Svizzera de Geografia, Association of Swiss Geographers. UNESCO.org/ngo/ISSC, International Social Science Council, Conseil International des Sciences Sociales, Consejo Internacional de Ciencias Sociales, Internationale Rat und Umel, R. Sozialwissenschaften. Soil Science Associations, Organizations, and Societies. Suelos.org.ar, Asociación Argentina de la Ciencia del Suelo, Argentina Association of Soil Science, in Spanish, AACS. AIP-SUOLI.IT, Associazione Italiana Pedologi, Association of Italian Pedologists, in Italian and English. Concerned with soil science. ASSI.ASN.AU, Australian Society of Soil Science, ASSI. Soils.org.uk, British Society of Soil Science, BSSS, BSN Sub 3. CSSS.ca, Canadian Society of Soil Science, Société Canadienne de la Science du Sol, in English, CSSS, SCSS. dbges.de, Deutsche Bodenkundliche Gesellschaft, German Soil Science Society, in German. ISSMGE.org, International Society of Soil Mechanics and Geotechnical Engineering, Société Internationale de Mécanique des Sols et de la Géotechnique. IUSS.org, International Union of Soil Sciences, Union Internationale de la Science du Sol, International Bodenkundliche Union, Union Internacional de la Ciencia del Suelo, in English, IUSS, UISS, IBU, UICS. E-MSSS.com, Persatuan Sains Tanah Malaysia, Malaysian Society of Soil Science, in English, MSSS. SMMS.org.mx, Sociedad Mexicana de Mecánica de Suelos, Mexican Society of Soil Mechanics, in Spanish, SMMS. SVCs.org.ve, Sociedad Venezolana de la Ciencia del Suelo, Venezuelan Society of Soil Science, in Spanish, SVCs. SWCS.org, Soil and Water Conservation Society, SWCS. Soils.org, Soil Science Society of America, SSSA. Water Science, Hydrology and Oceanology Associations, Organizations and Societies. AIHydro.org, American Institute of Hydrology. ARA.org, American Water Resources Association, AWRA. Abridged.org.br, Associação Brasileira de Recursos Hídricos, Brazilian Association for Water Resources, in Portuguese, ABRH. AppliedHydrology.org, Association of Hydrologists of India, in English, AHI. Amos.org.au, Australian Meteorological and Oceanographic Society. Hydrology.org.uk, British Hydrological Society, BHS. Hydrographicsociety.org, Hydrographic Society. EAS.info, International Association of Hydrological Sciences, Association Internationale des Sciences Hydrologiques, IAHS, AISH. kwra.or.kr. Korea Water Resources Association, in Korean, KWRA. Hydrology-nz.org.nz, New Zealand Hydrological Society, NZHS. TOS.org, Oceanography Society, OS. UCOWR.siu.edu, Universities Council on Water Resources, DOCAR. WSTA-GCC.org. Water Science and Technology Association, in Arabic and English. Concerned with water science and technology in the Arabian Gulf region, namely the Gulf Cooperation Council, GCC, countries, WSTA. Chapter 3. Eco-Environmental Organizations 3. Environmental Professional Associations. anacostiaws.org/main, Anacostia Watershed Society. Ecotourism.org, the International Ecotourism Society. IUCN.org, International Union for Conservation of Nature. IUCN. NAPE.org, National Association of Environmental Professionals, NAEP. NPCA.com, National Parks Conservation Association. Conbio.org, Society for Conservation Biology. ThesCA.org, Student Conservation Association, SCA. Environmental Organization websites. AGIweb.org, American Geological Institute. Geosociety.org, Geological Society of America. AWF.org, African Wildlife Foundation. ASOC.org, Antarctic and Southern Ocean Coalition. CSEIndia.org, Center for Science and Environment. CSE, India. smartergrowth.net/anx/index.cfm, Coalition for Smarter Growth. Conservation.org/pages/default.aspx, conservation. International. Earthshare.org, Earthshare. Envirolink.org, Envirolink. EESI.org, Environmental and Energy Study Institute. EnvironmentalScience.org, EnvironmentalScience.org. FOE.org, Friends of the Earth. Sanctuaries.noaa.gov, National Marine Sanctuaries. NWF.org, National Wildlife Federation. NewDream.org, New American Dream. WEDO.org, Women's Environment and Development Organization, WEDO. WRI.org, World Resources Institute. Professional Environmental Consultants Organizations. AASH.org/index.php, Association for Advancement of Sustainability in Higher Education, ASHI. ACNconsult.org, Association of Consultants to Nonprofits. ECA.org.au, Environmental Consultants Association, ECA, Australia. Millisecunda.org, Midwestern States Environmental Consultants Association, MISCA. SBconsultants.org, Society of Professional Consultants. Canada Eco Organizations. CELA.ca, Canadian Environmental Law Association. CELA. CLAP.org, Canadian Institute for Environmental Law and Policy. CLAP. Summerhillgroup.ca, Summerhill Group/Clean Air Foundation. DavidSuzuki.org, David Suzuki Foundation. EcologyAction.ca, Ecology Action Centre. Halifax. Ecojustice.ca, Ecojustice. Formerly Sierra Legal Defence Fund. EnvironmentalDefence.ca, Environmental Defence Canada. Goodwork.ca. fr.goodwork.ca/environmental-groups, Francais. Planetfriendly.net, planetfriendly.net. Goodwork.ca, Green Communities Canada. greencommunitiescanada.org. greencommunitiescanada.org/pages/our-member-organizations.php. Stewardshipcanada.ca. stewardshipcanada.ca/cdirs/organizations, directory of organizations. charityvillage.com. charityvillage.com/cv/nonpr/index.asp, nonprofits. charityvillage.com/cv/nonpr/profas.asp, associations. charityvillage.com/cv/nonpr/nonpr17.asp, foundations. weconserve.ca. greenontario.org. conservationontario.ca. earthday.ca, Earth Day Canada. evergreen.ca, Evergreen Foundation. glu.org, Great Lakes United. GLU, see also. GREAT-LAKES.net, Great Lakes Information Network. Greenpeace.org/Canada, Greenpeace Canada. Ecology.org, Local Governments for Sustainability / International Council for Local Environmental Initiatives. Ecology. NatureCanada.ca, Nature Canada. NatureConservancy.ca, Nature Conservancy of Canada. Pembina.org, Pembina Institute. PollutionProbe.org, Pollution Probe. SierraClub.ca, Sierra Club of Canada. SierraClub.bc.ca, Sierra Club of BC. CPAWS.org, Canadian Parks and Wilderness Society. PAWS. WWF.ca, World Wildlife Fund Canada. Conservation Organizations. CCEA.org, Canadian Council on Ecological Areas. CLTA.ca, Canadian Land Trust Alliance. CPAWS.org, Canadian Parks and Wilderness Society. PAWS. CWF-FCF.org, Canadian Wildlife Federation. CONSERVATION-ONTARIO.on.ca, Conservation Ontario. WeConserve.ca/CCO, Conservation Council of Ontario. WeConserve.ca, WeConserve.ca. Ducks.ca, Ducks Unlimited Canada. MiningWatch.ca, Mining Watch. NatureCanada.ca, Nature Canada. NatureConservancy.ca, Nature Conservancy of Canada. OntarioNature.org, Ontario Nature. Conservancy.bc.ca, the Land Conservancy of BC. SierraClub.ca, Sierra Club of Canada. SierraClub.bc.ca, Sierra Club of BC. StewardshipCanada.ca, Stewardship Canada. WHC.org, Wildlife Habitat Canada. WWF.ca, World Wildlife Fund Canada. davidsuzuki.org/issues/wildlife-habitat, David Suzuki Foundation. Greenpeace.org/Canada/en/campaign/boreal, Greenpeace Canada. BorealCanada.ca, Canadian Boreal Initiative. modelforest.net, Canadian Model Forest Network. Ecoforestry.ca, Ecoforestry. Forestethics.ca, Forest Ethics. CertificationCanada.org, Forest Management Certification in Canada. FSCCanada.org, Forest Stewardship Council/FSC Canada. SFMnetwork.ca, Sustainable Forest Management Network. TigerRescue.org, Tiger Rescue Network. TCF-FCA.ca, Tree Canada Foundation. PlanetVolunteer.net. Facebook.com/GoodWorkCanada. Twitter.com/CanadaGreenJobs. Idealist.org. SustainabilityNetwork.ca. TransitionNetwork.org/initiatives, TransitionNetwork.org/initiatives. PlanetFriendly.net/calendar, environmental events, conferences, and courses. Across Canada. GreenDrinks.org. ClimateActionNetwork.ca. PlanetFriendly.net/climate change. FoodSecureCanada.org. PlanetFriendly.net/organic.html orgs. Transfair.ca. TransitionNetwork.org. en.wikipedia.org/wiki/transition_towns. Postcarbon.org, Postcarbon. Ecology.org, Ecology. SustainableCities.net. EcoVillageNetworkCanada.ning.com. PlanetFriendly.net/community.html ecovillage, Ecovillage directory. PlanetFriendly.net/greenbuilding.html, green building links. Chapter 4. Green Energy Organizations. Green Energy Organizations. ABCEP.org, Academy of Board Certified Environmental Professionals. ACAC.org, American Council for Accredited Certification. ACE.org, American Council for an Energy Efficient Economy. ACE.org/about/jobs. abom.org, European Biomass Association. aeecenter.org, Association of Energy Engineers. afe.org, Association for Facilities Engineering. algalbiomass.org, Algal Biomass Organization. algalbiomass.org/resource-industry-resources/industry-job-opportunities. amca.org, Air Movement and Control Association International. anzas.org, Australian and New Zealand Solar Energy Society. ase.org, Alliance to Save Energy. ase.org/jobs. azurtti.org, Association of State Energy Research and Technology Transfer Institutions. asas.org, American Solar Energy Society. asbb.org, American Society of Plant Biologists. auditing-roundtable.org, Environmental, Health and Safety Auditing Roundtable. aw.org, American Wind Energy Association. awma.org, Air and Waste Management Association. awma.org/jobsearch.html. bcsca.org, BC Sustainable Energy Association. bcsca.org/solutions/jobs. baraonline.org, Biomass Energy Research Association. biodiesel.org, National Biodiesel Board. canja.ca, Canadian Geothermal Energy Association. cansia.ca, Canadian Solar Industries Association. cansia.ca/training-employment/employment-opportunities, jobs. canwe.ca, Canadian Wind Energy Association. canwe.ca/about/job-listing_e.php, jobs. carboncouncil.org, Carbon Management Council. careercenter.usgbc.org. careers.aaee.net. careers.ipep.org/search.cfm, jobs. careers.swana.org/jobs. cngva.org, Canadian Natural Gas Vehicle Alliance. earthenergy.ca, Earth Energy Society of Canada. ebcne.org, Environmental Business Council of New England. eebia.org, Energy Efficient Building Association. eegs.org, Environmental and Engineering Geophysical Society. electricdrive.org, Electric Drive Transportation Association. energync.org, North Carolina Sustainable Energy Association. energync.org/jobs/list, jobs. energyvortex.com/careercenter/jobsearch.cfm. enfo.com/NAPI, National Association of Environmental Professionals. enviasns.org, Environmental Industry Association. apia.org, European Photovoltaic Industry Association. apia.org/about-apia/who-is-apia/work-with-us.html, jobs. erec-renewableS.org, European Renewable Energy Council. esaassociation.com, Environmental Solutions Association. ethanol.org, American Coalition for Ethanol. ethanol-jobs.com. ethanolarfa.org, Renewable Fuels Association. eubia.org, European Biomass Industry Association. eufors.org, European Forum for Renewable Energy Sources. European Ecology.org, European Ecological Federation. facilitiesnet.com. facilitiesnet.com/careercenter/default.asp. geo-energy.org, Geothermal Energy Association. geoexchange.org, U.S. Geothermal Heat Pump Consortium. geothermal.org, Geothermal Resources Council. geothermal.org/employment.html. geothermal-energy.org. glrea.org, Great Lakes Renewable Energy Association. greenfuels.org, Canadian Renewable Fuels Association. greenfuels.org/en.aspx, Canadian Renewable Fuels Association. gwec.net, Global Wind Energy Council. EAR.org. International Association of Hydraulic Engineering and Research. ENGV.org, International Association for Natural Gas Vehicles. IEA-PVPS.org, International Energy Agency, Photovoltaic Power Systems Program. IGSHPA.okstate.edu, International Ground Source Heat Pump Association. ILSR.org, Institute for Local Self-Reliance. IPVEA.com, International Photovoltaic Equipment Association. IRCUSA.org, Interstate Renewable Energy Council. ICES.org/ICES.NSF, International Solar Energy Society. MidwestRenew.org, Midwest Renewable Energy Association. MidwestRenew.org/jobs. NABCEP.org, North American Board of Certified Energy Practitioners, NABCEP. NACEO.org, National Association of Energy Service Companies. NASO.org, National Association of State Energy Officials. naso.org/resources/jobs. nasuca.org, National Association of State Utility Consumer Advocates. nasuca.org/archive/about/employment.php. nationalwind.org, National Wind Coordinating Collaborative. ncga.com. National Corn Growers Association. nebraskarea.org, Nebraska Renewable Energy Association. nesa.org, Northeast Sustainable Energy Association. nwbiofuels.org, Northwest Biofuels Association. peakoil.net, Association for the Study of Peak Oil and Gas. r-e-a.net, Renewable Energy Association UK. r-e-a.net/jobs, UK. REEP.org, Renewable Energy and Energy Efficiency Partnership. REEP.org/517/vacancies-of-reep.htm, jobs. resnet.us, Residential Energy Services Network. revermont.org, Vermont Biofuels Association. sabane.org, Solar Energy Business Association of New England. seia.org, Solar Energy Industries Association. solarelectricpower.org, Solar Electric Power Association. solarenergy.org, Solar Energy International, SEI. treia.org, Texas Renewable Energy Industries Association. usabiomass.org, Biomass Power Association. usgbc.org, U.S. Green Building Council. uwig.org, Utility Wind Integration Group. windustry.org. windustry.org/companies. womenofwindenergy.org, Women of Wind Energy. Spill Control Association of America. 400 Renaissance Center. Number 1900. Detroit, Michigan 48243. 313-567-0500. Canadian Green Energy Organizations. oen.ca/dir/searchguide.html #energy. BC Sustainable Energy Association. bcsca.org. Campaign for Nuclear Phase-Out cnp.ca. Canadian Association for Renewable Energies. renewables.ca. Canadian District Energy Association cdea.ca. Canadian Environmental Network, RCEN, Energy Caucus. cen-rce.org/eng/caucuses/energy. Canadian Renewable Fuels Association. greenfuels.org. Canadian Solar Industries Association. cansia.ca. Canadian Wind Energy Association canwi.ca. Citizens for Renewable Energy cfre.ca. Clean Air Alliance cleanairalliance.org. Clean Air Partnership. cleanairpartnership.org. Climate Action Network. climateactionnetwork.ca. Earth Energy Society earthenergy.ca. Electricity Choices electricitychoices.org. NRACT NRACT.org. Energy Action energyaction.net. Energy Efficiency Alliance. energyefficiency.org. Energy Probe energyprobe.org. Green Communities Association GCA.ca. Green Ontario greenontario.org/solutions/energy.html. Greenpeace greenpeace.ca/e/campaign/climate_energy. Independent Power Producers Society of Ontario IPPSO.org newenergy.org. Micropower Connect micropower-connect.org. Ontario Environment Network, Energy Caucus oen.ca/index.php $page=energy. Ontario Sustainable Energy Association ontario-sea.org. Pembina Institute pembina.org. Pollution Probe pollutionprobe.org/watwedo/green power. Post Carbon Institute postcarbon.org, USA and Canada. Sierra Club of Canada sierraclub.ca/national/nuclear sierraclub.ca/national/climate. Solar Energy Society of Canada sesci.ca. Talk Energy talkenergy.com. Toronto Environmental Alliance torontoenvironment.org. Windshare Co-op. Toronto, wineshair.ca. Chapter 5. Environmental Health Organizations. Environmental Health Organization websites at dmoz-odp.org/science/environmental_health/organizations. AOEC.org, Association of Occupational and Environmental Clinics, committed to improving the practice of occupational and environmental health through information sharing and collaborative research. cidrap.umn.edu, Center for Infectious Disease Research and Policy, CIDRAP, provides advice, information, and analysis on the prevention, control, and treatment of infectious diseases and in public health preparedness in such areas as bioterrorism and food safety. departments.washington.edu/ch, Center for Ecogenetics and Environmental Health, specializes in research in gastrointestinal, renal, carcinogenesis, birth defects, neurological diseases, adverse drug reactions, cardiovascular, and bioinformatics. doh.wa.gov/ep, Washington State Department of Health Environmental Health Programs, work with local governments and other agencies in the areas of safe drinking water, food and shellfish safety, radiation safety, wastewater management, pesticide exposures, vector-borne diseases and general sanitation. ehfc.ca, Environmental Health Foundation of Canada, the education and research arm of the Canadian Institute of Public Health Inspectors. ehib.org, California Environmental Health Investigations Branch, investigates human exposures to and effects of harmful environmental factors. Envirodesic.com/technology and health, Technology and Health Foundation, Canadian charity devoted to educational purposes in the field of environmental health. Environmentalhealth.ca, Nova Scotia Allergy and Environmental Illness Association, NCHA, provides information and programs to increase awareness of environmental health issues in the Nova Scotia, Canada area. Healthybuilding.net, Healthy Building Network, advocating environmental health and justice in homes and workplaces. noharm.org, Healthcare Without Harm, collaborative campaign for environmentally responsible healthcare made up of more than 250 organizations. nwgapublichealth.org, Northwest Georgia Public Health, aims to protect and improve the health of the residents of the 10-county Northwest Georgia Public Health District. phachc.ca/chn-rcs/eng.php?rd=environ_eng, Public Health Agency of Canada, Environment and Health, provides information on environmental health. psr.org/chapters/Boston, Greater Boston Physicians for Social Responsibility, Information to educate on the linkages between environmental exposures and health. psr.org/environment-and-health, Enviro Health Action, Physicians for Social Responsibility Education and Action Center providing information for health professionals and others interested in environmental health. web.health.gov/environment, Environmental Health Policy Committee, established to coordinate policy development for environmental health activities related to the mission of the U.S. Environmental Medical Health Associations Organizations. AWMA.org, Air and Waste Management Association, ANWMA. AW.org, American Water Works Association, AWWA. AMSA-CLEANWATER.org, Association of Metropolitan Sewerage Agencies, AMSA. CAPE.ca, Canadian Association of Physicians for the Environment, CAPE. CWWA.ca, Canadian Water and Wastewater Association, CWWA. CWP.org, Centre for Watershed Protection, CWP. CIEH.org, Chartered Institute of Environmental Health, CIEH, United Kingdom, UK. CN.org, Children's Environmental Health Network, CEHN. CCHEST.org, Council on Certification of Health, Environmental and Safety Technologists, KIST. EnvironmentalDefense.org, Environmental Defense, ed. EnvironmentalHealth.org, Environmental Health Coalition, EHC. EHFC.ca, Environmental Health Foundation of Canada, EHFC, Canadian. EPA.gov, Environmental Protection Agency, EPA. Rachel.org, Environmental Research Foundation, ERF. ETC.org, Environmental Technology Council, etc. EWG.org, Environmental Working Group, EWG, Public Interest Watchdog. HealthyBuilding.net, Healthy Building Network, HBN. IARA.usask.ca, Institute of Agricultural, Rural and Environmental Health, I.R.H, Canada, CA. IFAH.org, International Federation of Environmental Health, IFEH. ISDE.org, International Society of Doctors for the Environment, ISDE. IDEAIreland.org, Irish Doctors Environmental Association, IDEA, Ireland, IE. NALGEP.org, National Association of Local Government Environmental Professionals, NALGEP. NAHA.org, National Environmental Health Association, NEHA. NIHS.nih.gov, National Institute of Environmental Health Sciences, NIES. P2.org, National Pollution Prevention Roundtable, NPPR. NRDC.org, Natural Resources Defense Council, NRDC. SIA.co.za, South African Institute of Environmental Health, SIA, South Africa, ZA. Environmental Medical Health Associations organizations by U.S. state. Alaska. AHA.net, Alaska Environmental Health Association, AEHA. California. CCDA.com, California Conference of Directors of Environmental Health, CDE. CAHA.org, California Environmental Health Association, CEHA. CIWMB.ca.gov, California Integrated Waste Management Board, CIM. COWA.org, California On-Site Wastewater Association, COWA. RivCOA.org, Riverside County Department of Environmental Health, co.riverside.ca.us, Riverside County, CA. Colorado. CAHAWeb.com, Colorado Environmental Health Association, CEHA. Connecticut. CTEHA.org, Connecticut Environmental Health Association, CEHA. Florida. FAHA.org, Florida Environmental Health Association, FEHA. Georgia. GEHA-ONLINE.org, Georgia Environmental Health Association, GEHA. dnr.state.ga.us/dnr/environ, Georgia Environmental Protection Division. gwpca.org, Georgia Water and Pollution Control Association, GW&PCA. Illinois. nslshome.northstarnet.org/IAHA, Illinois Environmental Health Association, IEHA. epa.state.il.us, Illinois Environmental Protection Agency, IEPA. Indiana. IAHA.ind.org, Indiana Environmental Health Association, IEHA. Iowa. IAHA.net, Iowa Environmental Health Association, IEHA. IAWPCA.org, Iowa Water Pollution Control Association, ICPCA. Kansas. e-keha.org, Kansas Environmental Health Association, KEHA. Kentucky. kyrha.org. Louisiana. LEA.net, Louisiana Environmental Health Association, LEHA. Maine. Maine.gov/DEP, Maine Department of Environmental Protection. Maryland. MCET.org, Maryland Center for Environmental Training, MCET. MDE.state.md.us, Maryland Department of the Environment, MDE. Michigan. Michigan.gov/DEQ, Michigan Department of Environmental Quality, DEQ. MAHA.net, Michigan Environmental Health Association, MAHA. Minnesota. MAHAonline.org, Minnesota Environmental Health Association, MAHA. Montana. DEQ.state.mt.us, Montana Department of Environmental Quality, DEQ. Nevada. NVEHA.org, Nevada Environmental Health Association, NEHA. New Jersey. NewJerseyAHA.org, New Jersey Environmental Health Association, NJHA. New Mexico. NMENV.state.nm.us, New Mexico Environment Department, NMED. NMEHC.org, New Mexico Environmental Health Association, NMEHA. North Dakota. North Dakota Environmental Health Association, NDHA. Ohio. OAHA.org, Ohio Environmental Health Association, OEHA. EPA.state.oh.us, Ohio Environmental Protection Agency. Oregon. OregonDEQ.org, Oregon Department of Environmental Quality, DEQ. Pennsylvania. DEP.state.pa.us, Pennsylvania Department of Environmental Protection, DEP. South Carolina. WESC.org, Water Environment Association of South Carolina, WESC. Tennessee. TEAinfo.org, Tennessee Environmental Health Association, TEHA. Texas. TCEQ.state.tx.us, Texas Commission on Environmental Quality, TCEQ. TEC.org, Texas Environmental Center, TEC. Utah. UAHA.org, Utah Environmental Heath Association, UEHA. Washington. WSAHA.org, Washington State Environmental Health Association, WSHA. West Virginia. WVRHEP.org. Wisconsin. WE.net, Wisconsin Environmental Health Association, WEHA. Wyoming. DEQ.state.wy.us, Wyoming Department of Environmental Quality, WDEQ. DEQ.state.wy.us/EQC, Wyoming Environmental Quality Council, WEQC.